Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Fresco, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys about Striker AC and what makes them a farming god. Now, this is my opinion. You guys play with whoever you guys want to play, but I just want to express to you guys why I think Striker AC is a farming god, why I use him so much. We're gonna go over his perks, and I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay on him, so like that you guys can make a decision if you ever thought about getting Striker AC, or you guys want to get them now because they do have them in the shop. You guys could get them, and yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, guys, let's get into talking about what makes Striker AC a farming god. Yo, first of all, I want to apologize if I sound a little nasally. I've been having some allergies. I don't know what it is. I did see a suggested video by Easy Drop. Maybe I'm allergic to him. You know what I mean? So I don't know what it is. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's check out his perks and see what Striker AC has to offer. Alright, first perk, Focus Acquisition. Increases chance to find double loot by 6%. That's pretty self-explanatory. It increases your chance to find double loot by 6%. Alright, Anti-Material Charge. Performs a punch that travels one tile, dealing damage to any structure punched and 28,000.5 blunt damage to enemies struck. This punch will knock back smaller enemies. Charge Fist. Anti-Material Charge can be charged up by holding down the activation key, dealing more damage. Okay, this is where it starts. This is where the farming godism starts. Alright, so the Anti-Material Charge is a punch, right? You activate it by pressing left bumper, right trigger on Xbox. Now, in order to charge it, you could hold down left bumper, right trigger, and it charges it, and it gives a punch, and he'll knock down structures and he'll knock down enemies. Alright, now when you hit structures, vehicles, or whatever, you collect the loot of whatever structure you break. That's where it begins. Okay, Loot Llama. The Llama Fragment deploys. I'm not going to go into it. You guys know what a Loot Llama is. You guys beat the crap out of it and it gives you materials. Teddies. Teddy is the teddy bear that you guys see shooting all over around. Now, Winnie the Pooh, but this teddy actually kills people. And the cool stuff about it, what I noticed about most Outlanders is you don't need a charge fragment for it. I don't really farm the charge fragments. I mean, if I run across one, I'll take it. But you end up having unlimited teddies anyway when you're in battle. Strike Cost. Reduces the cost of anti-material charge by 10 energy. What does that mean? I have no idea. I don't really pay attention to my charge meter or my energy or none of that. So this means nothing to me. I mean, I know I should pay attention to it, but right now I don't really know exactly what it means, so I'm gonna ignore that. Fist of the South Moon. Reduces the cooldown of anti-material charge by 5 seconds. This is where he starts becoming a god with the whole farming thing. Alright, your cooldown for the anti-material charge, which is the punch, is originally 8 seconds. What this does is that it reduces that cooldown by 5 seconds. So now your cooldown is a total of 3 seconds. So basically, you punch something, you punch a structure, you collect the loot. Your cooldown is 3 seconds. 3 seconds later, you can do the same exact thing. So you don't got to be striking with your pickaxe. In the zone, after 5 hits in a row with a pickaxe, gain in the zone, which increases pickaxe damage by 24%. Now, when you're farming with a pickaxe, you get 5 hits in a row, then your next hit will be 24% more damage. That's basically what it means. Structural Strike. Dealing damage to a structure with anti-material charge refunds 6 stamina, reduces the cooldown by 3 seconds. It does exactly what it says. It'll refund 6 stamina when you hit structures, meaning buildings or whatever, any other structure. And it brings the cooldown by 3 seconds. Long Arm of the Law. Now this is where he starts getting into like godism. Like this is what starts making him a god, a farming god. Alright, the Long Arm of the Law. What it does is it increases the travel distance of anti-material charge by 1.5 tiles. Alright, so originally your anti-material charge is 1 tile, right? Now you add 1.5 tiles to that. So now your punch travels from 1 tile to 2.5 tiles. What does that mean? If you have a row of cars, I've done up to 3 or 4 cars. If you have a row of 4 cars and you start on one end of the cars and you do a punch, you do an anti-material charge, which is a punch, you'll break all 4 cars. You'll get all the metals from it, like sleek or sturdy. You'll get all the nuts and bolts and whatever else other goodies are in the way. This is all from one punch. Now think about how long it would take you to pickaxe 4 cars and collect the loot. It'll take you a little while. Not too much, but it'll take a little while. This dude does it in one punch, which is amazing. You know what I mean? I'm a farmer. I like farming materials. I like farming brick, metal, everything. I farm everything. So when it comes to that, this is what makes me use him so much, because he's just awesome. Charge fist. Anti-material charge can be charged up by holding down the activation key, dealing up to 150% additional damage. So when you charge the punch, now it does 150% damage, additional damage. Phase shift. Ammo regen time 8%, 8 seconds. Or the regeneration time for the phase shift is 8 seconds. Repeatedly shifts 1.7 tiles. This is the phase shift basically. You jump in and you dashing. That's what it is. It's the dash. Iron Knuckles increases the damage of anti-material charge by an additional 150% against enemies. Now, when you unlock the Iron Knuckles, what it does is when you hit enemies, it does 150% more damage when you do the anti-material charge, which is freaking awesome, because you punch an enemy and you give him 150% more damage than you were doing before, which is great. So it makes him a fighter too. He's not only a farmer, he's also a fighter. Kinetic Punch increases the impact of anti-material charge by 100% and increases the knockback to the effective against large enemies. To be effective against large enemies, excuse me. So basically, you can knock down those big smashers on the ass. Basically, I've done it myself. When you have the Kinetic Punch, what it does is you do the anti-material charge, which is the punch. I don't know why they got such a long name for it. They should just say like Super Punch. When you do the Super Punch, now you can knock down bigger enemies like smashers, and I've done it myself, and it looks actually pretty awesome when you do it, because they do fall on their ass and it's pretty funny. Anyway, that's the basics of the perks. That I kind of explained it to the best of my ability, and now I'm gonna show you guys exactly how it looks like in game. All right, so let's jump into that. Alright, so I jumped into this private game so I don't ruin nobody else's gaming experience, because I'm not really concentrating on the mission. I just want to concentrate on gameplay. Now, here's a good example. You got 3 cars lined up in a row right here, right? Now, this does the anti-material charge. We're going to call it Super Punch, because anti-material charge is a long name. So we're going to call it the Super Punch. These 3 cars are lined up, right? Usually you would beat them, and it'll take you a while. You know what I mean? But with the anti-material charge, you stand back here, you just farmed all 3 of them at one time. Right there I got 2 sturdy and 6 nuts and bolts. You know what I mean? All from one punch. It's looking like it's taking 5 seconds to recharge. When you do structures, I believe it reduces the recharge time to 3 seconds. So this is basically it, and this is what makes him a farming god. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this car right here is a wrap. It's done. You know what I mean? I just farmed it. I don't gotta spend time just sitting there beating it with the pickaxe. Even though with the pickaxe here, when you get 5 hits, it does you do get that 24% additional damage. So let's do that. You see how he just yeah, he got the additional 24% damage. This car, toast. This bus right here, I'm ready to do another one. Toast. You know what I mean? Like, there's no faster way to farm. Like, this dude is just a god, at least when it comes to farming. Now, I didn't show who I had in support slots, but I do have Wukong, which gives me additional assault rifle damage, and one of the other dudes that it increases the Teddy. It increases the Teddy by 5 seconds. So I'm trying to make him into also a warrior, not just a farmer. So he it's awesome, bro. And it doesn't only work with vehicles. You could come into a store, into a building, and just punch your way in there, and you'll you know what I'm saying, you'll get what you need. Let me take this dude out real quick. This dude right here is a wrap for him. You know what I'm saying? I just knocked his ass out. This dude right here, I blew his head off. Now, if you're looking into farming your wood and brick and all of that, bro, you come into this game and you start grinding. There's no reason why you won't end up with max brick, max wood, and max metal in one match. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason why you can't do it. I'm gonna do it in camera real quick. I'm gonna show you guys how it would go with a group of husks around me. and I'm gonna do the anti-material charge just to see how that works out. I mean, I know how it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out great. I'm gonna knock all the ass out. But we're gonna solo this. I'm also playing a level 52 mission, so I'm not like way below my mission, so it don't look like I'm doing a low level mission. Come on, homies. I'm gonna try to gather them all together. All right. I don't even know how many I took out there. I know I took out a couple of them. No! I had to wait for the recharge. I miscalculated that one. But you guys get the point, man. Like it's awesome, bro, for fighting and for farming. So this is why I use Striker AC. 95% of the time you guys see me playing, I'm gonna use this guy. I started with a ninja. You know what I'm saying? I'm still relatively new to the game, so I'm still testing the waters. I'm seeing what I like, what I don't like. But yo, if you want to farm, you want a farming god, this is your dude. You right now they have them in the loot store, in the shop or whatever, for 1,000 gold, I believe. If you don't have them, this is your chance to get them. As of today, they do got them, which is I think what's today's day? September 2nd. September 2nd or 3rd, I forgot. It's Labor Day. There we go. But if you get the chance to get them, you got that extra 1,000 gold. Get them. If you don't got the gold for it, grind a couple missions and you'll get it. It's only 1,000 gold, so it's relatively cheap. They do have them epic, and you could always upgrade them. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted the legendary, but yo, get your hands on them, and I highly recommend them. And yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's all I'm gonna talk about, Striker AC. And if you guys are new to the channel, you guys enjoyed it, this helped you out in any way, shape, or form, don't forget to leave a like. I don't like when people ask for likes in the beginning of the video, because you can't like the video until you watch the video. So now that we're at the end of the video, if you like the video, drop a like if I helped you out. If you're new to the channel, you want to see more content, live streams, and all that good stuff, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Alright? So anyway, thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright? Peace.